mismanaged. And even the elites themselves will lose control. I don't even know if they know the exact date or day or time that will happen. All I know is they know that they're pushing this to the edge of the cliff. And when it falls, they have all their chess pieces in place. They have all their players in motion. All of their politicians bought and paid for. All of their FEMA camps ready. All of your constitutional rights stripped. They have the Orwellian surveillance state already implemented. All of this gross technology being used to control you. And they're ready. They're not only ready, but they're just waiting. And when the time comes that, a suitcase bomb goes off in American or European city, God forbid, or the financial markets collapse overnight again, just like they did a few years ago, most people, unfortunately, the great vast majority, will be the ones to suffer the consequences. Not just economically, but physically, spiritually, really on all levels. And the global elite, once again, will pass that hot potato to you, the working class, the common peasant, and the common serf, while they sail off into the sunset, which is what they continually do throughout history, time and time again. Again, all these great wars, World War I, World War II, the World War III, I believe we're already in. We just haven't acknowledged yet, kind of like Vietnam. It took, 10 years for us to acknowledge we were really in a war. We're in the global conflict now. We're in the war, folks. That's the hardcore reality of the way things are. But they need these wars and they need these global confrontations. They need a conflict to, again, reset the system. Again, it's all for their benefit, not yours. They'll expense millions of people's lives. Millions of people will starve like they currently are now as a result of Federal Reserve policies and 0% interest rates, sending commodity prices skyrocketing in a lot of places around the world. Places like Africa, you wonder why the kids are starving? It's because of the Federal Reserve policies here in the States. That's why. Because it doesn't benefit, this funny money doesn't benefit any other nation but the U.S. and the global elite themselves. A very small minority, again, that have engineered, manufactured, and have presented these series of events to you, the public, for a reason. Again, all of this a part of a much larger spiritual battle. Good versus evil. And believe me, folks, we're at war. Whether or not you look at the blood moon and the solar eclipse, the moon eclipses, and all this mumbo jumbo that's happening right now, all of this is a part of a much larger picture. A much more dangerous landscape of war, of criminal intent, with really a fundamental motive and driver to profit from your demise, to profit and to capitalize on your ruin. All totalitarian governments, leadership, rulers, all have the same agenda. And it's a selfish, self-focused, self-involved, narcissistic agenda. And that's exactly what the New World Order is. And these are some of the things that I've been looking at and that you should be paying very close attention to over the next coming months. Not just war, but our financial system and this growing unrest that has been manifesting itself over the past few years and is now spawning. And we're seeing this catalyze in movements and in response from the American people, events like the Cliven Bundy event that is garnering and awakening even more people. I'm Christopher Greene, hard-hitting and in your face as usual. You've been tuning into AMTV. Get it out everywhere, make it viral, and click the link below to support our